Witchery YouTube channel 2023 Vlogmas. Yay! So it is Friday, December 1st. It is 3:38 in the afternoon. I'm home from work. And yeah, most of this is going to take place in the afternoons after work, just like Vlogtober and what I was able to do for Vlogvember. So yeah, I'll put in clips of activities that go out throughout the day. Let's talk all the Advent things, all the Vlogmas things. So, I talked about one of my Advent calendars last month. I'm going to talk about it again in case you are just joining for Vlogmas. If you are just joining for Vlogmas, hi, my name is Lindsay. I am coming to you from Wisconsin, where I live with my husband Colin and our cat Gigi, both of whom will make appearances on the vlog. You can find me here on YouTube, Instagram, and Ravelry as Sock Witchery. I will do my best to link everything I talk about in my description box below. I also, this is weird, I have a Ko-Fi account in there now, so if you want to donate to the podcast, you can. Please do not feel obligated to, but it's there. Yeah, so let's talk Advents. Yay. So, I'm going to move some stuff that's a little spoilery. Also, I am talking about a club, Bumblebee Acres Hobbit Club. Sorry, I'm still getting over being sick. Bumblebee Acres Hobbit Club. So if you don't have it, I'll give you a heads up when not to look. I skipped Stephen King this month. There's been a lot of yarn. I did a lot of Black Friday shopping. Oh, that reminds me, I have to go grab 2 skeins to talk about. Hold on. And we're back. Probably in a slightly different position, but we're back. Okay. Advents. Okay, hold on. This is stuff. That's stuff. Advents. Okay, so the first one that arrived, this is all living currently in a Trader Joe's bag, which I'll explain briefly in a minute. So my first calendar to arrive was my Lofty Loops 4-week Advent sock set calendar. We will be opening these on the 3rd, so Sunday, the 10th, the 17th, and the 24th. And it asks that you please keep these a secret until the following day, which works out fine because unlike Vlogtober, we're running day behind. So this is the first on Friday. This will go up Saturday. Saturday will go up Sunday, and so on and so forth. This has 4 skeins in it, and it came with some extras. If you hear me yelling at the cat, it's because we've moved everything around for the tree. And like the tree is up here in its bag, which apparently is breaking because it's punching through the stupid bag. And like the boxes of ornaments and decorations. And because we've moved stuff, she wants to go explore everything. And it's kind of annoying. She'll stop eventually. But okay, the extras were this Ghirardelli peppermint square. I can't pause it every time I cough. We're never going to get through this. And then some cute festive stitch stoppers. So those of us who are primarily sock knitters and can't always use these, I've discovered you can jam, because some of them will fit. I learned this at Knitty Gritty this week, my local yarn shop. They fit up to a 13. So guess what? You actually get 2 for the price of 1 when you buy or needle stoppers, because you can jam both ends like into the hole of one stitch stopper and not have to worry about it. Isn't that cool? So like sock knitters because they only go down to a 2. And most of us, at least me and a lot of people I know, knit socks on a 1 or a 1.5 or a 2.25 or 2.5 millimeter. So yeah, you can jam it onto 1. It's pretty cool. I'll show you later. I've got something to show you. This is probably going to be a pretty long vlog because I haven't had a chance to catch up with you and I wasn't able to do a day 0 for reasons. So, Lofty Loops, 4-week calendar. Also, I got the Emily of Fangirl Fibers Doctor Who 4-week sock set calendar that came with these glorious acrylic glitter sock blockers with the TARDIS, the Doctor, and a Dalek. I got the size medium. These have been hanging on my wall since they showed up. So, sock blockers. This adorable bag with this so quintessentially Doctor Who Christmas special thing. TARDIS scene. And then we also have, nope, that's a different thing. That's coming on tape. Oopsie. We've got 4 of these. The 11th, this is out of order. The 4th, the 25th, and the, I'm guessing 18th? 18th. So, Lofty Loops will be Sundays, and Fangirl will be Mondays. So, Mondays and Tuesdays for you. My wonderful friend Nina of the Purls and Pyrs podcast, or Purls and Pyrs podcast, used to be This Old Knit, is now Purls and Pyrs. She is Ine on Instagram. She and I did a advent swap where we did scrappy 10-gram minis for each other. I suck and got mine in the mail on Wednesday afternoon, so hers has not arrived yet. Sorry, Nina. It is on its way, though. I've been checking. Hers came to me on Thursday, so yesterday, and she spoiled me rotten, and it's ridiculous. She sent us so much stuff. So, like, Gigi has a new catnip llama friend that, of course, she's shunning because she's like that. She'll play with it eventually. She sent me this, which I'm officially obsessed with, this candy cane body butter from Trader Joe's. She sent us some snacks as well. And there's a couple of things. I opened this and scared the cat, who thought that the advent calendar she was trying to chew on is what made that noise. She sent a bunch of stuff, and then there's things that are wrapped that I haven't opened yet either. That's from this advent calendar, from my advent calendar. And then she sent me, in the Stevens Tea box, my minis that she and I swapped. So, that's super exciting. I have footage of that from opening that this morning because I'm doing a new Scrappy Memories blanket, because this one has been totally coated in cat fur for a couple of years now, and I don't use it because it's her blanket. So, I'm starting a new one. So, this is in my Anomalous Mind Christmas Dino bag. Can't remember if I talked about that on Vlogtober. I think I got it in October. I might have gotten it in September. And I've done my first square for the day. So this is the Coziest Memory by Kemper Ray. If you're not familiar, everyone and their mother has knit this over the last several years. I did a cable cast on for my edge, because in case I decide not to do a I-cord border, it's a little cleaner. I also find cable cast on easier to pick up than long tail. And it's just as stretchy, in my opinion. I'm stretching it where you can't see. And then I did a slip stitch edge, but that's the only change to the pattern I really made. Center decrease, and I'm going to build, hold on, because I'm going to flip this in the video. So I'm going to go this way. And I'm debating, I can't remember how many wide this is. This is a throw-sized one. It's not like blankety. I might just do all 24 as a row and then to keep going, because as evidenced to myself while making other people's advent calendars, I have a lot of yarn scraps. Holy mother. I'm doing this on a US 2 DPN 2.75 millimeter. These are the Smart Sticks from Knitter's Pride / Jimmy Beans. So yeah, and then I have a crochet hook in here for pulling through the last stitch. Oh good, the cat is climbing under the precariously placed Christmas tree bag. Good, so if you hear a big crash, that's what that is. So those are my 3 advents. I have one 24-day, 2 sock set 4-week ones. I keep looking at myself and not at the camera. And then I have a Christmas Eve cast on, which is coming untaped because I keep taking it in and out. This is from Ashley of Goose and Ghost Knits. These are for opening. This one's for December 25th. I don't know what this is. And this is a bag for December 24th. This was inspired by her mom's like Christmas aesthetic. So I'm very excited to get that open on Christmas Eve and not now. I also have a a Christmas Eve cast on box coming from Alaska of Sinful Yarns. That is Polar Express themed. I'm very excited about that as well. I also bought 2 sets of Addy Rockets to use with my sock advent calendars. And yeah, I have to hunt down a Christmas bag because Lord knows I don't have any for the Lofty Loops calendar. And I'll use the Doctor Who one for the Fangirl Fibers. Oh, the story about this bag. Nina also sent a couple of Trader Joe's like shopping bags in my advent calendar. So I used those. Yay. Okay, so that's advent stuff. Let's now talk about Small Business Saturday, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and apparently Sofa Sunday is what Sunday is called, apparently. Purchases that have arrived. So we went out of town for Thanksgiving to my sister's house in mid-Wisconsin, a little north, but not like super north, not like my parents are, Wisconsin. And I ran my pattern sale, so thank you if you supported my thanks pattern sale that ran from Thursday till Monday this past week. It was very successful. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And I bought some stuff with that money, because that's the point of my pattern sales, is to buy stuff to design with and knit my stuff with. So first thing I bought, because one of the clubs I'm getting, I can't remember if it's starting this month or next month, but I switched my spooky all year club from Fangirl to the Taylor Swift one. So I bought from Georgianne of Stitching Plaza, the Taylor Swift Eras Tour with the shiny metallic butterflies for the handles on the top, and then this really cute splatter on the inside. So this is for my upcoming Taylor Swift socks. I actually have 4 sock sets from last Advent that I could also start before those come. But I got shipping notifications for clubs, so those are going to be here in the near future. And I can't remember if I got the Taylor Swift club for this month or next month. So we'll find out. I did a little shopping at the Nitty Gritty Yarn Shop in Fond du Lac, because I had not gone in quite a while. Sorry, I'm looking for a project bag. Please hold. Because it has a thing on it. And I got a bag, this cute like vintagey ornament bag. This is by Mom Boss Bags, which are available exclusively at the Nitty Gritty Yarn Shop in Fond du Lac. I got a skein of this year's West Yorkshire Spinners Christmas color, which is Nutcracker. And this was Wednesday, I'm this far on the sock, like really close to being like done. So this has been really fun. It's sparkly. You can kind of see that. Again, because I'm recording these in the evening, late afternoon, early evening, it's very gray outside and it's already getting dark. So the focusing is going to be a little weird. I have a ring light. I might put it on to see how it works. I got it for Christmas last year and have never used it. So what I was going to show you, this is a single needle stopper I have. And as you can see, they're loose on a size 1. Like, this is a Addy Rocket Squared. So, not even on, like, a square needle. Does it, like, yeah, you can see it, like it slides. So, knitting hack for y'all. You can actually fit both ends in here. I'm sure I'm not the first person to figure this out. But when they told me Nitty Gritty, oh, yeah, they go up to a size 13, but it's dumb that they don't go down smaller. I'm like, oh, wait, I can just jam them both in here. So, yay. So I have like a needle stopper. So I can buy way more needle stoppers now, because Lord knows, I need to do that. I have a bunch that I don't use because I'm like, oh, they don't work on socks and blah, blah, blah. Never mind the fact that I have garments and whatnot that probably need them as well. Speaking of, before we continue on with shopping, let's talk about a couple cast-ons I did. I shopped I'm pretty sure I talked about this. I shopped the Knit Picks winter sale and got this mineral heather color and the olive heather color as well, both on Wool of the Andes tweed. And I cast on a weekender. I have one weekender. I used to have 2, but one lives at Cream City Yarn in Brookfield, Wisconsin. It was a shop model that I made. It was the one I wore to Rhinebeck in 2019. So I'm starting a new one. This was the first time I've knit one with, so my very first one was out of fisherman's wool. I sound like I'm about to cry. No. The first one I made was out of fisherman's wool, which I didn't realize at the time is an Aran weight and not a worsted weight. So it's kind of stiff, even though it's on a 9. It doesn't have the drape the original one does. And unpopular opinion, I don't love Shelter by Brooklyn Tweed. I actually have a sweaters quantity of it that I've had for 5 years that I've never knit with. I have started a million things. I've never finished it. So it's not my favorite. So I'm really excited to see how this turns out with a little more drape, because the Shelter one is a little stiff. So I cast on this, living in a, I don't even remember who made this bag. I've had this bag for so long. From a maker in Canada. Can't remember. Honestly, can't remember. And there's no tag. It just says ST. But now I can't remember who that was. Sugar Tots! It was Sugar Tots! That's who this is from. This is from my Grocery Girl era days of watching them and buying everything they talked about. And then we talked about the sweater that's in this bag. We talked about my Oban pullover, which I have 2 sleeves done of. We're not continuing that sweater. Instead, we are knitting the Catbells pullover from Megan Nodecker of Pip and Pin. Ah. Fun fact, I was discouraged by the sweater that I was knitting, and I went on Ravelry, as one does. I'm so sorry. It's been a rough coughing day, so that's part of the problem. When you have to talk a lot as your job and you're not 100% vocal health, that doesn't help. Anyway, I went on Ravelry and looked up this yarn specifically because it's a worsted weight, but it's a pretty light worsted weight compared to like Wool of the Andes tweed. So turns out the actual original sweater is knit out of this yarn. So it's a top-down pullover where you do shoulders and then join and then shoulders and then join and then you join at the armholes. So doing that. I got these at Knitty Gritty this week as well. So yeah, I have these on a garment. So those have been my 2 knitting project, garment focus. And actually, I might pull out the cribble pullover or cardigan I started that I talked about and do the Catbells cardigan with that. I don't know. I wore my folklore cardigan from Rhinebeck to work today for the first time. And it was fantastic. I never got too hot. I was super comfy all day. So I need to finish more cardigans. And I feel like the Catbells is really good because as you can see, it's like a garter lace. So it's really like there's a lot of airflow. And when you can't control your building's temperature, that's important. So I can stay warm but also cool at the same time. Another thing I bought at Knitty Gritty were these, and unfortunately I threw the bag away. But they had these really cool like artisanal stitch markers. Like I didn't look at the price before I bought them and maybe should have. But they're really cute, like... This one's a star. Don't focus on me. Star? Maybe? No? Maybe no? Okay. Well, there's a star one and a moon one. And they're super cool. Stop looking at me. Don't look at me. And yeah, they're snag free, like totally snag free. There's not a single like join in this ring. Yeah, those are hard to see. But I got a set of 8 of those. Sorry. I know you're all going to tell me it's okay, don't apologize, but I still feel bad living in my stitch marker, big stitch marker box. Okay, let's talk about yarn now that I've been talking for 15 solid minutes. Yeah, thanks, Gigi. I also bought actually I bought this on Thursday last week. I bought 2 Christmas colors from Sam of Lavender Lune. I was lucky enough to snag some Lavender Lune at Wisconsin Sheep and Wool and loved working with it. So I got some more of her 75-25 superwash merino recycled nylon fingering base in Christmas Tree Farm, which I'm assuming is inspired by the Taylor Swift song, but I could be wrong. I can't wait to knit this up. I can't wait to see what this does with this and stuff. It's going to be cool. And then I got Santa Baby. Yeah, I like them because they're not super Christmassy. Speaking of, it won't matter. Bumblebee Acres is doing their winter update tonight. I mean, it'll matter because there'll still be some stuff left, I think, Saturday morning. But by the time I post this, it'll be done. But they have an update tonight. I'm going to purchase some. Speaking of our dear friends at Bumblebee Acres. Also, fun fact, not sponsored by Bumblebee Acres. Just a huge fan. I got some stuff in their Halloween. There's Black Friday Small Business Area virtual weekend sale. And I love you guys too. Yeah, I have that and the There and Back Again sock set. So we will talk about what I bought first. And then when I get done with those 2, you will need to avert your eyes if you get the club. So I've recently gotten more into Sarah J. Maas. I've been reading a little bit of ACOTAR. I think I've decided I'm going to read Throne of Glass from beginning to end. I made it to the 3rd book last time I tried, and I just got sidetracked. I think it might have been during the pandemic, and I just didn't finish reading the 3rd book. So I'm going to do that from beginning to end, and then I'm going to read Throne of Glass, and then I'm going to read the House of Crescent and something. You know which ones I'm talking about. The 3rd set of trilogy stuff. Iron Flame will happen. I just have to be in the mood. Anyway, all that to say, I got an ACOTAR color from Bumblebee Acres in their update. This is the Weaver's Cottage, which is very cool. It's like mustardy yellow and blue green and brown. Beautiful. My mom really likes Outlander. I just haven't really super gotten into it. It's fine. And then, like I said, I skipped Stephen King this month. I have a lot of yarn. And if you're new, I have a lot of sock yarn. Like a lot of sock yarn. Like an embarrassing, like I could never buy sock yarn again and probably still have some when I die. So decided to back off on a club. The only reason I would never cancel a token club from Bumblebee. I mean, there was a time where I couldn't buy the clubs and it was so heartbreaking. I'm missing a big chunk of the original tour to token. I filled in quite a bit of it, but I'm still missing several. Anyway, avert your eyes for the club. This is Out of the Frying Pan and Into the Fire. I love the stickers that come with these. I need to get like multiple Kindle cases to put my stickers on. And then, are you ready? Because it's stunning. Oh, it's so good. Also, Team Variegated Minis in your sock sets. Thanks, Bumblebees. I love you for that. It's so good. Yay. Okay, that's all the stuff. That's all the stuff. So, it's now 4 o'clock. I think we're planning to we're going to go to dinner. I think we're going to Backyard, which is where we went last week. Friday? Did I put the vlog up Friday? I can't remember. I don't remember if I talked about it. We went to Backyard, and then I think we're going to come home and try and decorate. The Christmas stuff is all up here, so it would make sense to decorate. But also, like, does anyone else have this problem? I promise all the vlogs won't be this long. It's just this first one. And I haven't vlogged in, like, 10 days, so it's been a long time. Does anyone else's fake tree attack them viciously? I had last year, I think there's pictures of it, I had, like, giant gouges in my forearms from putting the tree together and putting the lights on. Vicious tree. Vicious tree. We have a artificial tree because of my anxiety. Growing up, I had real trees. Swore that when I had my own house, I'd have a real tree. And then I got too scared that I would forget to water it and it would catch on fire and we'd all die. So, we don't have a real tree. We have a very nice fake tree. Yeah. This cat is sleeping on the floor like a walrus. It's adorable. All right. Welcome to Vlogmas, my friends. I am recording on the weekend, so you should have a vlog nearly every day. If I'm short on footage, I might combine, just a heads up for that. I will not do silent vlogs. I have learned that my Bye. Look at this walrus. Gigi, are you a walrus? Yes, you're a very beautiful walrus.